Dear student, due to coronavirus, school started online classes for your study. So you can subscribe.
Hello, my dear students. Good morning, all of you. Dear students, today we will study the third chapter of your book, First Flight. The chapter name is Two Stories About Flying. And this chapter is divided into two parts. The first part is his first flight, and the second part is the black aeroplane. So this story that is described here is his first flight. Keep in mind, First Flight is the name of the book also. Okay, so while the book is given the name First Flight, this is also to be considered. So the lesson is describing regarding that also. When you will study the lesson, you will get the idea why the book is given a name, his first flight. Dear students, this part of the lesson is written by Lamb O. Flaherty. And he is a really very motivating writer. A young seagull is afraid to fly, but the humans have dreamed of conquering the skies. Young seagull is afraid to fly, but humans, we people have dreamed to conquering the skies. Now, the development in our technology, and we are just touched the moon. We are planning to be settled on the other planets. Though the different thing is we are unable to face coronavirus. So let us come to the descriptions of the chapter. In this chapter, his first flight, there is a story of a bird which name is seagull. Seagull, I hope you have seen the bird on Discovery Channel or in any books. If you haven't seen, go through internet, get the idea about seagull, that how seagull attack, get food, and how tear up the food and eat and enjoy. So let us come to this motivating story, his first flight. Dear students, in this story, poet just writer tries to tell us that in our life we have to face challenges. Every moment, each moment we have to take risk to survive. But generally, someone of us, many one of us try to deny that, to take the risk. And that is the reasons why we are unable to get success, why we are unable to progress, why we are unable to fulfill our dreams. Dear students, in this chapter, there is a small baby which name is seagull, and seagull is unable to fly. Seagull is in his lace. Lace is just like the particular area like nest, and sitting and waiting the food. And seagull thought the food will definitely be provided by his mother, his father, just as we are dependent person. You think your parents are working for you, so they will have to provide you all the basic needs. You think that your parents' responsibility is to fulfill you all the dreams. But is this correct? And for which period of time this is correct? If you are 5 years, 6 years, 10 years old, up to 14 years, 16 years, your parents are providing you basic needs, foods, education, and the place to survive. But that couldn't be for a lifelong period. There should be a day when you should be self-dependent, stand on your own feet. You have to face this struggle of this. You have to be a good man, a good racer among the others. So this chapter is telling the same lesson. The young seagull is unable to fulfill his dreams, unable to eat even without the help of his mother and father. So one day his father decided not to provide food, because his father and mother wanted to seagull how to fly, how to be self-dependent. As the daily routine, seagull is waiting that his mother will come with the food, with the flesh, and seagull will enjoy in the lace. But as per the planning of the remaining family members, his mother not provide anything to eat. Though his mother was having the flesh into her mouth, but she didn't provide it to her baby. What happened now? Let us see. As it is told, the humans have dreamed of conquering the skies, so the seagull also planned to attack and get that one food item and pick up his mother. So, due to being so hungry, the seagull forget that he don't know to fly. He moved further on. He forget that down to the lace there is a vast ocean, and if he will fall down, definitely he will die. He forget that also because of the food, because of the hunger. When we got hungry, we got blind. We want only food to eat. In the same way, what the seagull do? Seagull also does the same. Seagull attention was on the food that was in the mouth of seagull's mother, and seagull jumped over the food. When seagull jumped over the food, his family member was observing the condition. Still, seagull forget that he don't know how to fly. But now, seagull thought, if I want to alive, so before getting the food, I have to know how to fly. And I have to know how to balance. Because for any birds, it is compulsory to fly, because without flying, they can't survive. So, before attacking on the food that was in the mouth of his mother, seagull balanced himself. And by balancing himself, he was able to attack on the food. He was attacked on the food. He got the flesh and he got the lesson that for getting the foods, for surviving, we have to fly. And by this way, all the family members started moving around together. They were enjoying the day because it was the first flight of the seagull. Now seagull was able to fly as seagull's brothers and sisters, as seagull's mother and father. This is a very short story, my dear students, filling us with the motivation to get something in our life. We must not fear. When a baby is trying to stand up on its feet, the baby falls so many times. Cry up. But what the baby do? Try again and again. And the day comes when the baby stand up on its own feet. I am standing here, so I have balance. So you have also to make balance in your life. And you should never fear that what will happen if I will fall down. This is a process that is going on. So the chapter is telling that we have to conquer our fear. As the President of America told, all we fear is fear itself. So my dear student, don't fear. Get ready for your first flight. If still you are waiting, so start. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Do all the question answer related to the chapter in your copy. Thank you.